was a resident of the Utah Territory. His wife, Marianne Tuddenham, which is right here, he was still married to Marianne when he married Amelia Jane Schofield, which is this woman right here. Federal law stated every person having a husband or wife living who marries another, whether married or single, in a territory or other place over which the United States have exclusive jurisdiction, is guilty of bigamy, and shall be punished by a fine of not more than $500 and by imprisonment for a term of not more than 5 years. By being married to two women at the same time, Reynolds, which is this guy, is guilty of. Reynolds had clearly, by being married to two women at the same time, Reynolds had clearly broken the law, a fact he did not dispute, but Reynolds was a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Reynolds argued that his religion required him to marry multiple women. As part of Reynolds' legal defenses, he argued that the law was unconstitutional. He asserted that it violated his First Amendment right to free exercise of religion. He believed that his religious duty required him to marry multiple women. The penalty for refusing to practice polygamy was eternal damnation. He was convicted. Eventually, his case came before the Supreme Court. The court upheld his conviction in Congress's power to prohibit polygamy. The court reasoned Congress cannot pass a law for the government of the territories which shall prohibit the free exercise of religion. The First Amendment to the Constitution expressly forbids such legislation. Congress was deprived of all legislative powers over mere opinion, but was left free to reach actions which were in violation of social duties or subversive of good order. In other words, while Congress could not outlaw a belief in the correctness of polygamy, it could outlaw the practice of it. This was in part the court held because marriage was a most important feature of social life. Upon it, marriage society may be said to be built. Marriage, while from its very nature a sacred obligation, is nevertheless in most civilized nations a civil contract and usually regulated by law. And this is the First Amendment. As you can see, it's titled Reynolds versus the United States of America. The other rights in this thing that I did not talk about in the amendment is that you have the freedom to petition, the freedom of speech, the freedom of press, and obviously the freedom of religion, which I mostly talked about. And that's it.